You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. Why reality bothers the unrealistic. So I see this little interview clip that's going around with Amanda Seales, and guy brings up Kevin Samuels' name, rest in peace, and she gets an attitude, and what catches. So I watch it. I'm like. And then, at some point, she obviously didn't like what he was doing or the way he was doing it or that it was being done at all, whatever, right? And I'm listening to what she's saying, and in my mind, I'm listening and I'm thinking, and I'm like, wait a minute. In the last month, there've been a lot of people who've proven Kevin right on their own. Like, Kevin's gone. The things he said might have bothered you or triggered you or upset you or, whatever, right? You couldn't sleep at night. But at the end of the day, he's not here and he's right. And why I say, reality bothers the unrealistic, because unrealistic people expect unrealistic outcomes. And the thing that they are most unrealistic about is how their behavior affects other people. So when somebody says realistically, you're out of pocket. Realistically, you got a bad attitude. Realistically, nobody wants to be around a person who's comfortable being out of pocket and having a bad attitude on a normal basis. Or, realistically, you're irrational. Your anger comes from an irrational place. Your being triggered comes from an irrational place. So this is unrealistic. You're upset about things that you shouldn't be upset about. And you see this with people who, this person, disrespects that person, and that person who got disrespected is like, I'm done with you. And that person walks away. And the person who did the disrespecting is now mad at the person who walked away from being disrespected by them. That's unrealistic. Like, how dare you walk away after I disrespect you? Who you think you are? You got an attitude about this? See, this is what I'm saying. Reality bothers the unrealistic. And using Amanda Seales, I think it used to be Amanda Diva, but it's Amanda Seales, using what she said and what some of the other ladies on social media have said and done as a reference. You've seen them over the last 5-10 years, prior to Kevin's show blowing up, during Kevin's show's ascension, after Kevin's passing. Their same negative qualities have existed. And now nobody's dealing with the negativity. And for anybody who's ever been if you ever been a sports fan, right? Or sports and entertainment, they say there comes a point where, your hard work beats talent. But at the same time, there comes a point where even people get tired of being with talented people who are a headache. Yeah, you're talented, but you don't want a 5-10 year stretch where you just had to be a jerk for no reason and people put up with you because of your talent. There comes a point where it's like, look, I'll take a person with less talent and a better attitude because I can get farther with that. And what you're seeing is people who might have went through their prime and, their confidence or their success or their perceived success went to their heads and they walked around being a jerk for a long period of time. And now people are like, I'm done with you. Like, you've burned, you're pretty, but you burned all your bridges. You're talented, but you burned all your bridges. You know what I'm saying? And some of these people, they say things and do things that are stand-up things, they're great things. But the problem is the majority of the things that they do are, irrational, unrealistic, and dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at the young lady, I'm like, basically, You got upset, and people like you get upset because you decided that you were living an unrealistic lifestyle and it's coming to an end. And now you got an attitude about it. Because, the same people you saw going up are the same people you seeing going down. And the problem with seeing those same people going down, that means, you are beneath them now. And your ego can't let you say, oh, shoot, all these people, when I ascended, I look down, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, all y'all beneath me. And now, as time goes on, you seeing that escalator and elevator go down, and you seeing all those people go up, and you're like, they're not going to help me, they're not going to help me, they're not going to help me. And deep down, you took a dump on all these people. So now you're back to the bottom. And there ain't no coming back up. And the reality of the matter is you're mad because who you're really mad at is yourself, because you just realized you burned all your bridges at the top and you burned all your bridges on the way down. And that's what bothers a lot of people. And people go, oh, well, I got time. You had your time. Your time is up. And people want to ride their wave, but if you're not good to people, people won't be good to you. So you gotta go with your caliber of people. Now you're gonna be around people who aren't good people, and that's where you belong. And that's what I mean by when reality bothers the unrealistic. It's unrealistic to think you don't belong around garbage people if you're a garbage person. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.